Hi everyone, I am Plum Peach and welcome to me building a house that I have found on Google. And as you've seen there, I would just switch to a bigger lot because I knew I was going to need all the space I needed. Now just to let you know, I am not a builder at all. Like there's different levels like amateur, beginner. I'm under those. I'm -5 at building skills. So your girl struggled a whole lot, especially with this picture here. That is the house I am trying to build. Why did I choose that? I don't know. But I am a fan of like modern type things. And why I chose that, the most difficult of there is, I don't know. But see right there, I'm already messing up. That was supposed to be the roof. For you experienced builders, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, I didn't know what the back was gonna look like. All my houses that I try to build is boxes, as you see here. I literally went to a box in the bottom level. So I'm like, why am I doing this when the top is gonna have all types of spaces? And I'm circling the rooms because I'm trying to figure out what room is what. And I know the two bottoms is gonna be the garage, which is why I shortened it. But like, I'm not good, guys. I did learn a lot while I was building this, but I was also a lot stressed out. So respect to everyone who builds like mansions that is like 64 by 64. I'm struggling with this 40 by 30. I mean, it's technically smaller than that. It's just that's the lot it's on. But this house, I struggled so much. See there, I'm like trying to build the balcony. I was trying to look for a little black piece, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I remembered that Sims has half walls, so maybe I can do that. This part, I was literally upset because I couldn't find the exact column I wanted. I wanted like a very, very small one, as you can see in the picture, but I could not do that. So you'll see here what I did later on. But while I'm getting aggravated because I'm literally figuring this out for like a good 20 minutes, real time, not speed it up. Make sure you guys participate in the giveaway. Make sure you do the daily login, which is literally every single day until the giveaway ends. Make sure you answer the question. It's a simple question, and make sure you do that. Look, I'm still up. I hate myself. I mean, trying to find at this part, they have 3 columns next to each other. Even though you do the alt, you cannot put them next to each other. They literally have to be like in the corner of the squares, which got on my nerves. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it at 1 because I don't like, that's very aggravating. Why can't we alt them where we want, like we could do with every other thing? So here I'm trying to find the exact windows. So I was on this spot, like the window thing, for a good 20 minutes, maybe more as well. So with this window, I thought that we had the window with the 2 lines in the middle, but for some reason I really couldn't find it. I don't know why. I thought we had it, and you know, that kind of aggravated me a little bit because you think you have something but you actually don't, which is what Sims should fix. So literally I'm trying to find like the exact windows that was on the picture, and I couldn't for the life of me. Just now I was like, wait, you can make things small, not the windows, because it's gonna end up looking stupid. So later on, don't worry, I figure out what to do. Oh, that's when I just see there's also a little black column in the middle. Guys, I was stressed. You don't understand. And then some of the windows that were good enough, which was EA windows, were not black enough. Like they had like a dusty black. I needed a black, which is what EA don't do for some reason. Why can't you make things blacker than black? Which was also annoying. So then this is me trying to settle for the one window, which I couldn't for the life of me do. I was stressed, guys. Stressor than stress. Like, look, that was not that black. That was too big. And then I settled for that. And then this is when I was also stressed. I couldn't find a very good door. I thought EA had a door that had the single long thing on one side. No, they had everything but that. Maybe even less. They don't have everything. So I was stressed over what door to use. I spent like a good, like that one, I would have settled, but this is a modern looking house. That is not good. So I was stressed about the columns, about the windows, about the doors. The garages, you'll see that I changed later on. I was settling for those, but I found some even better. I was stressed. They didn't even have none in the taller height. Guys, I was very aggravated. You don't understand. Like, there is so much stuff that like, that door would have been perfect, but for some reason it didn't work. So I had to delete that. Delete the file out my game because it don't even work. And then I settled for that, but I hated it. I honestly hated it. But I was gonna settle because I couldn't find anything else. So then this is me changing everything to black, trying to figure out which one to use. That one wasn't too bad. I don't know why I did that. I think that was just like, it also puts the fence. But look, see, that wasn't too bad. Why couldn't everything else be that simple? So then now I'm changing all the wallpaper, which wasn't too bad because it was neutral, simple colors that I could work with. And I also had, you know, I used the modded ones to make it work. And as you can see, it don't look too bad, but it'll look much better later on in the video, you will see. So this, of course, I used a custom one because of course EA ain't gonna have it. So I used a custom one to be able to get that wooded look. See, the front don't look too bad, except for them annoying doors that I hate. So this is when I think I put the rest of the wallpaper, and then soon I was gonna work on the roof that I had to work on. The box, you see that? See, this, I was trying to figure out where I was gonna put the stairs, and then I was like, that's where the rooms is gonna be, because I was gonna put like the garage rooms, and then I was automatically was like, let me just put the cars because I don't know what else to do. So what I had in mind, kind of not, was this was gonna be a 2-family home, because that kind of made sense because there's 2 front doors, 2 garages. It could have been 1, but I decided it could be a 2. Now this part, I wanted to make this an elevator house instead of the stairs. This is when I struggled a bit because I didn't know that you could only have 1 elevator, which don't make sense. I didn't understand, I still don't, why you can only put 1 elevator. So this is when I stopped the video and go get Little Miss Sam's mod to get some more elevators. So while in the process of getting Little Miss Sam's elevators, I also found a few things that can work out for me, which was these better looking garages that were more modern, and I really like them. So then I also found different doors, but there was a problem. And you will see that in a few seconds. As you can see, I couldn't find the doors that I downloaded, and that's when I turned on. It was in the taller height. So then I was like, really, you couldn't make it for the shorter height? But I was like, that don't look very good. It don't really look like the picture. See, the doors would have been perfect, but it just didn't look right. And then it covered the windows, so it just didn't work out. So I decided to stick with those ugly looking doors and just get over it. Well, actually, oh yeah, I actually decided to use these doors because I thought they would look a bit better. I didn't know if it was black or not. It's just like a little darker. And then I did end up using those doors because those ones didn't work, and I was just like, you know what, fine, I'll just go with those doors and not those ugly looking doors. So then I finally see, well, you finally see that I got the elevators that little Miss Sam has. Thankfully, I love your mods. I have like almost all of them, and that's where I saw the elevator was going to be. So after that, then I struggled a bit because then I really had to figure out what I was going to do. I then figured, well, since this was going to be a two-family home, well, it's going to be a little bit two-sided. And then I didn't know what that room was going to be used for, so I deleted it and was like, well, then everyone will come up here to go to their rooms. And then basically that's when I was trying to expand a little bit, and that's when I definitely knew this was going to be a two-family home. And then that's where I was going to figure out what each room is going to be. So I knew that was most likely going to be the living room slash kitchen, and then I started trying to get ideas of what was going on. See, if you see me circling, that's when I'm trying to figure out what the rooms were gonna be. And then I figured that was gonna be like the kitchen, the living room, and all that stuff, and that I was basically going to do the same on the other side. I was trying to figure out what's going to go on downstairs as well. So then I didn't really know what those rooms were going to be, but I did know, well, since it's going to be a shared room, well, then that can be some type of laundry room maybe, or the bathrooms. I was set that was going to be the bathrooms. So since it was going to be shared, it would be the bathroom stalls and everything like that. So then I was trying to figure out which arch it was going to be, because over there in the small room was going to be like the sinks and stuff, and then that was going to be the bathrooms maybe. Don't know how that was going to work in my head, but that I was set on that being the bathrooms, since this was going to be a shared apartment. So then this is me trying to figure out, do different rooms and everything. I don't exactly think I was knowing what was going on in my head, but I was thinking the bedroom, and then maybe there was, and then I was thinking of like children was gonna be there, so maybe a children room. And then I was figuring out the window I also downloaded, which I was going to change a little bit. I only think I did one change because I found a little bit of windows as well when I went to go download Little Miss Sam's. As you can see, I was trying to do alt there, but it didn't work out, so then I had to expand each room because I kind of liked it, that effect of each room getting bigger and bigger. So that I had to do that. And then I was changing some more windows that I found. Guys, I was going through a lot. It don't look too bad, as you can see, especially with those garage doors. It looked pretty good. But as you can see, I went back to the window situation of me trying to find the best windows to go with this picture of the house. Because I think I thought I found one that I downloaded, but it just didn't work out for me. Look at that. I want to know if you guys knew what was going through my head of what you see here. But if you don't worry, it will all make sense later. There was a lot of changes in between. You will know. You will see. I'm telling you, I'm a -5 builder. See, look, I got rid of that room, and then I made that smaller. Can you think what I'm thinking? Because I don't even know what I was thinking. But no, so basically, I went to try to fix the roof situation. See, I finally figured out, like, hold on, that don't even make sense. So now I'm finally gonna fix it up. Alright, this part, guys, don't question me, alright? I didn't know what I was thinking. It's kind of a cool effect though, right? You know, it gets shorter and shorter and shorter. But no, it's not good when you're trying to get the triangular effect. But yeah, look, I was trying. Look, you see that, guys? I realized it. I'm sorry, I'm a little slow. But yeah, I realized all you gotta do is just put the roof there. Don't worry, guys. I figured it out. I need a little help. I need to think. I need a lot of trial and error. But look, see, I figured it out. It's all coming together. And then this part, I was trying to figure out the roof. I didn't know we had glass roofs. I was just looking at them. They was looking fantastic. I really wanted to use them. I mean, I could have, but it didn't look right in my opinion. And that's not what the picture had. It don't even matter about the picture at this point, because later on I completely disregard the picture and forgot I was supposed to be going off a picture. But yeah, then I was trying to, it kind of looked like it has some white along the edges, so that's what I was trying to go for at that point. And you know, it didn't look too bad. It actually looked pretty cute, so I liked it. I stuck with it. And then yep, and then I was just going along all the edges that I seen on the roof for right there. I only did the front because I knew what that was gonna look like. And then I finished the wallpaper. Guys, I already know the question that's gonna be asked is, will this be up for download? If enough people want me to put this up for download with the custom content I have used, then I don't mind doing so. I don't really know how to upload a file for everyone to come download. Maybe the see, I was gonna put a column there, but then it was covering the garage door, so I'm like, it can't really go there. And then I was looking, I was like, I don't really like how this one looks, which I will delete later. But oh yeah, then I was trying to figure out what to put on top of the flat roofs because it don't look right with just that. But yeah, maybe up to Google Drive. I don't really, if you can tell me how do I just like put it up for download, then I don't mind if I get enough people to say, ooh, I want this house. Now this part, I struggled a bit because I was like, will this look right? Like the roof? I don't know if this roof is the correct roof for what I'm trying to do here. But you know, it ended up, because as you can see in the picture, it kind of has a roof going on around here, but you know, it didn't look too bad. For my type of skills, it didn't look too bad. So I was like, yeah, yes, I'll try it out. And I put more of the edging around there. That's what I'm gonna call it. So then I was trying to figure out, okay, well then I have to do the roofs for this room right here. And that's when I started doing the other side, how it will match, since this is gonna be a 2-family home, so it should pretty much be almost exactly the same, evenly sized rooms and everything. So that's when I start building. That was gonna be the bathroom. Now while I was doing this, I wasn't thinking that, wait, I said over there was gonna be the bathroom. Well, don't worry guys, sooner or later I would fix that situation. Now I liked how I did this over here, like the same as the front. It was going to be the little triangular roof, you know. Look at that. See, it's not too bad looking, and I kind of like what I did here personally. You know, I made them like that. Like, that's not bad looking, guys. Try to make it as evenly as possible. And there we go. Look at that. My skilled self. Ain't it looking great so far, guys? So now I'm going to finish making both sides as even as possible. And then I realized, oh, they don't have a lot of room over here, so that's when sooner I'm going to move the whole lot around, because I want it in the middle. See? Look, it's looking great so far though, ain't it? From what the stress I was going through in the beginning. And then that's when I was figuring out the fence I was going to put around the balconies that I had for each room. Now It's not looking so bad, but I don't remember if I kept those exactly. And of course that didn't look like it was in the picture, but I told you I started going free as much as I wanted to, because I started disregarding the picture. But I did put this like it had in the picture, the little driveway and the grass and stuff. But of course I did it my own way. Now most of you probably say, well, it's good that you went your own creative route, because that's what great builders do, I guess. I don't really know, but that's what I did. I started disregarding the picture. Now in this part, I try to make it, instead of that little flat grass, I try to make it a little bit realistic and do like a little bit of grass coming out of the coming out of the ground. So that's what I started doing here. And it didn't look bad at first. Like, it was pretty neat, like how like our grass went up a little too high, and then as you can see I went a little bit smaller because that looked a bit better, and of course I had to add some more. Now if you guys follow my Twitter, I did say this video was over 3 hours naturally. So I tried my best to cut it down, but not make it like Speedy Gonzalez as bad. But I hope you guys don't mind this really long video. I haven't been doing too good with the uploading if you follow my Twitter. And I've been going through a lot with my mentality and my and with Christmas coming up and stuff. So uploads will be a bit scattered. I really want to keep my consistency, but you know, things happen. I hope you guys understand that, but I am communicating. I'm not leaving you guys hanging if you follow my Twitter. Now this part, I wanted it to look a bit dirty, not dirty, but like dirt and stuff, but I did do the pine sticks, and then I did a little natural of dirt with that to make it look a little natural. And this was a modern home, so I feel like it would be people who will be taking care of the gardening and stuff, so I did it that way. And then I just scattered a bunch of flowers there because it looks kind of nice when it's just scattered, in my opinion, and nothing makes sense, you know. See, I moved that over because it was the same exact circle plants, so you know, I like this part. Like I like that part, but it's just like building a house from scratch is very difficult for me. But I did try really hard. You'll probably see, and I'll tell you towards the end. I started like being done decorating and stuff. See, I liked it that, but then I was like, that looks a little too like meh. So then I decided to put some rocks. But on the side ones in the fence, see, I decided to put some grass in between so that it looks a little better, in my opinion. A little more natural, I guess, that it should be there. And that it's like dirt and stuff. So I liked it, that part. So yeah, I take my time, I think, in the beginning when I feel like doing it. You see? I want it to look a bit natural and stuff. So I put the grass in between, so you don't just see like something on the bottom there, just those things. So then I did that. Yep. And then that's when I put the rocks there. Yep. So see, it's all coming together. So then that's when I finished the wallpaper and stuff, so that the outside can, you know, look a bit better. This is my first time actually doing a speed build. It's not exactly a speed build because this video is still almost an hour, but it's really hard to cut down a 3-hour long video, especially if it's something that you need to completely see throughout. But trust me, the gameplays definitely won't be that long. So this is when I decided to put the doors, because I want to put the windows because it's a little dark inside, obviously. But then I was like, I want to put the doors so I know where to put the windows. So then that's when I started doing that. See, we're coming along to the interior. That's when I figured I used those doors that I just downloaded from online when I went to go get Little Miss Sam's mod. Oh, that's when I was like, hold on, let me make sure the exterior is finished first. See, and that's when I was like, that room kind of don't make any sense. And then I had to rethink of what I was going to do and stuff like that. It was just a long process. 3 hours to build this, guys. Then again, I am a -5 of building. But, you know, I tried my best. I hope you guys like it. And if you want me to put it up for download, if enough people ask me to, then I won't mind doing so. But we'll see. We'll see. So this is when I finished putting the doors. Luckily, they put sliding doors because I love it. And then I wanted to put different wallpaper for the outside of the balconies because I thought that would be pretty nice. So then I finished putting the other doors. And it's all coming together. So all the doors are in. So then I'm gonna start working on the windows again. This wasn't too bad because I didn't have to exactly match the picture, but you know, I still wanted to choose something that would look good, and I didn't exactly know how I was gonna do the interior, so I had to put windows that made sense, you know, because if I was gonna put something for the bathroom or something like that, I'm not exactly gonna put a whole window that would show the Sims. I mean, they wouldn't care, but in reality, you want to put a huge window like that covers the whole wall for everyone in the outside to see you taking a shower or something. So, you know, I tried to put something that made sense, you know? I didn't know exactly what those rooms were gonna be, but I was like, well, I'm just gonna put some windows there. But, yeah, so we got all of that done. So then I'm checking the exterior again to see if it's perfect so that I can start working on the inside of the house. I do see a mistake, but don't worry, that will be fixed later. So then that's when I decided, well, maybe I should put a few things on the outside so that it looks a bit cute, you know? And that's exactly what I did. Something that doesn't make it look too bad. I wanted to put like flowers and stuff on the outside. Now, during this process, I wanted to remember that it's 2 different families who would be living here. So I wanted to do like something that would make sense. As you can see I fixed it. Something that will make sense, like not both sides will have the exact same thing. Like you have this flower here, the other side has the exact same flower. No, I wanted it to be different, which is why I put that vent thing over that side and not on the other side. So now I'm decorating, well, not decorating, but I'm putting lights in the house so I'd be able to see what I'm doing and stuff. Because, so example at this part, I knew the dining table where it will be kind of, even though I was wrong, the dining table would be there, so I put those lights and then I put the normal lights. But the normal lights will be different for each side because it's 2 different families. See, they would get those lights, and then I wanted them to have a special light for where the dining table was going to be. See, for there, I just put it the same for both sides. So maybe the apartment guy was like, you can't remove these lights. So yeah, now it's nice and bright. The windows, the doors, everything is set in. And then I do the bathroom lights. I thought would have wall lights. I still wasn't thinking, since that was the bathroom, what will that over there be? But I soon figured it out. See, looking beautiful. And then I started putting wallpaper everywhere of what I want where. See, I try my best when I build a house from scratch, especially if, I don't know, I don't know where I was going with that, but I try when it's from scratch. I know that. I also found out a lot of things that I found that I have downloaded when I did this. My favorite part to do is the clutter. I like to just put stuff everywhere. I wanted the where the dining will be to be a bit different for where the other stuff will be, like the wall. Even though you will see later that little brick area did not even become the dining, but you know, it's still a nice addition to the house or apartments, whatever you want to call this. And then of course, if I do upload this, I would love to see the any changes you guys do, like if you change the whole room or change the whole house or something like that. If I decide to upload this, I would love to see it. I don't know exactly when I'm going to start, because I said in my Saturday news, well, Camille said she was I was going to start a 100 baby challenge. I don't know exactly when I'm going to start it, but I was thinking I was going to start it on New Year's Day. Of course, pre-recorded. And upload it on New Year's Day, and then like we can see how long it takes me to get to 100 babies. Oh, finally, this is when I start furnishing the house. Well, making the final changes of the exterior and whatever else I want to do, and then I finally start furnishing the house. I thought I was able to put foundation. I didn't exactly know how it works, but I tried. But yeah, so I think I want to start on New Year's Day. I'm probably gonna say it on this Saturday, because this Saturday is when I announce the winners of the giveaway, which you should go apply and do some entries, which is it ends on Friday night at 10 p.m. and on Saturday is when I announce the winners. So make sure, guys, you put in all the entries you can, do the daily bonus entry, answer the question, and visit me. Even if you don't have Twitter, you can do those 3 things to get yourself entered. This is when this is the family side. This is where I wanted it to be like a storage, kind of doing business type thing. So then I was just feeling, and then I wanted to do a shelf and then just put a bunch of stuff on the shelf and everything. And then later on you'll see that I kind of changed it, the whole shelf, so you'll see that. You know, this reminded me of like older people who like does a bunch of little things to keep themselves occupied. That what was going through my mind when I did this room and this side of the house. And then that's when, see, I just deleted that. I was like, I'm gonna just use this shelf since it already has a bunch of stuff on it, you know? So it'll be pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And over here, I on this side of the house, I kind of figured this would be a person who was like a younger, partying type, keeping their bodies looking good and stuff, you know, the typical annoying person. I wanted them to have like a quick drink down there, like maybe like a mini fridge that's only filled with drinks, but I'm not gonna put a vending machine so they gotta pay their own money to get something to drink. No, so I just left that. And then this is when I picked certain rooms to work on first, and I chose the bathroom because I knew that would be the simplest and the most fun. So this one is kind of quick. And I have a lot of cute different counters that I forgot I had, you know. And then if they had a baby, you know, that's what I was also thinking of. If they had a baby or a toddler, they'll have like medicine, and then they'll have all different types of things that's supposed to be for a child, but you know, they have a child. Yeah, they got soap, like the person on the other side do not care about all this. See, they all have their own detergent, you know, stuff like that. You know, something more family friendly. And they actually have a hamper. I don't think I put a hamper on the other side because they don't really care. They ain't gonna put that in their room. See, band-aids, they would need medicine, stuff like that. That would have been a really cute bathroom decor, but sadly it did not work, and I was a little upset behind that. I didn't even know I had it, but that was perfect. I always put that painting in all my bathrooms in whatever I quote unquote build, but I don't know why. It's just one of those simple things that you want to just hang up in your bathroom. And the best touch to put in every single room is a rug. So then I start working on the other room. The custom shower you can see there would have been perfect, but for some reason it did not place, and I think it was broken. So at this part I was going to do another modern, just white type of bathroom and stuff, but since I put that shower, I was like, well, then it should be a white and beige type of place to live in. So that's when I came up with that color scheme, that this person will have the white and beige look and the other person will have only a white and black look, which I thought would be a cute addition since the floors is kind of brown, but then even though the place is kind of white and black themed. So as you can see here, they have a bit of different stuff, more adult stuff, and the other side has also kids stuff. And you cannot forget the paintings that you hang on your walls. So then I decided to start working on their bedrooms. Wasn't too bad because they were almost the same but basically different. It was the clutter part that took a bit because I didn't want to put the exact same stuff that was like in both of their rooms, or like that was also in the bathroom that is also in their bedroom. Like, I just wanted every single little thing different. I should mention I did not play test this. I did a little bit, but not to the point where I tested every single thing is working. For example, the beds I didn't test. I did test the elevators and everything. Everything's working. I just didn't test the bedrooms, and I didn't test like cooking and stuff, or like people coming over and stuff. So if I were to give you guys this house, then play test in your own conditions. I think that's right. This part I was kind of annoyed because those two colors didn't exactly match, and I was trying to find an exactly matching end tables, and I so happened I did, but it took me a minute. So then I was trying to figure out, well, they don't exactly have a big room. It's not like they need a big room, but I just didn't know I didn't want them to have the exact same things on the exact same side, and even if I did, their dresser was pretty big. So I had to put theirs right there and then do everything a bit differently. See, I thought that mirror would be nice in the bathroom because there's a shelf, but it looked pretty broken, so I did not use it. And then I couldn't exactly put a mirror on the wall because that's where the windows are. I mean, you can, but it wouldn't look right. So of course I gave them a stand-up mirror. And then I wanted them to have a chess table dresser, but I couldn't find one that matched their furniture. So I gave them that shelf, which was also still pretty cute. And then I did the etc. decorations. This is when I got started on the color and stuff. Clutter and stuff. And then since they had I don't know if it happens with anyone else, but every time I press like to raise an item, which is 9 I think, it pushes me so far away from the house and I can't even see how high it's getting. I don't know if it's just me, but if it's someone else, let me know because that's so stupid. I wanted to hang that shirt up on the shelf, but I couldn't exactly do that because it was being stupid. So I just decided to do like a bunch of different bags and stuff, which was still pretty nice. I know I'm a bit quiet, but there's pretty much nothing else I have to speak about. Pretty much just seeing me cluttering up the rooms and stuff and just, getting the building done, thank goodness. This is what I do best. I like doing interior designing. I'm not really an exterior, especially not from scratch, but I hope you guys like the house anyway.